7 signs. Your testosterone is low and you don't realize it. Most men think they're fine until their body quietly tells them they're not. The truth is, low testosterone doesn't show up all at once. It shows up slowly. In small signs you brush off, until one day you look in the mirror and realize you aren't the same man you used to be. Today, I'm going to show you 7 silent signs your testosterone is lower than you think. The signs most men ignore until it's too late. Testosterone is the foundation of a man's physical strength, mental sharpness, emotional stability, and overall energy. When your testosterone drops, you don't just lose muscle, you lose drive, confidence, and the internal fire that makes you feel alive. But here's the dangerous part. Low testosterone doesn't hit you like a punch. It creeps in quietly. It steals pieces of you slowly. First your energy, then your confidence, then your body, then your mood. Most men don't even notice the change until someone else points it out. But not you. Not after this video. Today, we will break down 7 real signs that your testosterone levels might be low right now, even if you feel normal. Here's the challenge every modern man faces. We live in a world that is killing testosterone. Processed foods, chronic stress, lack of sunlight, too much screen time, too little sleep, sedentary work, environmental chemicals. Everything around you is working against your hormones. So even young men, teenagers and men in their 20s, are experiencing testosterone levels lower than 50-year-olds had decades ago. But because the decline is slow, men don't notice it. They just assume, I'm tired because I work hard. I'm unmotivated because I'm lazy. I'm irritable because life is stressful. I'm weak because I haven't been to the gym. I'm depressed because something is wrong with me. But what if the real reason is your hormones? This is why understanding these signs matters. Because low testosterone isn't just a body problem, it's a life problem. Let's break them down one by one. Sign 1. Low energy and constant fatigue. This is the #1 sign of low testosterone, and it's usually the first one men ignore. Here's the truth. A man with healthy testosterone wakes up with natural energy. He feels alert, driven, ready to move, ready to act. When testosterone drops, your body becomes slower. You feel tired even after sleeping. You need caffeine just to feel normal. You lose that spark that pushes you into action. Low T men often say things like, I'm tired all the time. I can't focus. I feel drained for no reason. I don't feel like doing anything. This isn't laziness. This is hormonal decline. Testosterone directly affects your mitochondria, the part of your cells that produce energy. So when testosterone drops, your energy production drops with it. If your fatigue feels deeper than normal, if rest doesn't fix it, if your body feels heavy even with small tasks, your testosterone may be far lower than you think. Sign 2. Loss of muscle and increased fat. Your body composition is one of the clearest indicators of hormonal health. Testosterone increases muscle growth, fat burning, strength, metabolism. So when testosterone levels fall, your body reacts immediately. Here's what happens. Your muscles shrink slowly. Your arms and shoulders lose definition. Your chest becomes softer. Your belly stores more fat. Your waist grows, even if your eating doesn't change. Men often think, I just need to hit the gym harder. But the truth is, if your testosterone is low, your body cannot build muscle the same way. You could lift the same weight, eat the same food, follow the same routine. But your body won't respond like it used to. You'll feel weaker. You'll recover slower. You'll lose strength quickly. This is not just aging, this is hormonal. Sign 3. Low motivation and the loss of drive. This one hurts the most because it changes who you are as a man. Testosterone is directly linked to motivation and ambition. It fuels your desire to succeed, to compete, to build, to achieve. Low testosterone makes you passive. You stop caring, you lose interest, you stop chasing goals, you stop pushing yourself. Men with low T often say, I don't feel like doing anything. I have no drive anymore. I don't feel hungry for success. I'm just going through the motions. This is because testosterone affects dopamine, the neurotransmitter behind motivation and reward. When testosterone drops, dopamine sensitivity drops too. That's why low T men often feel stuck in life. They know what to do. They just can't get themselves to do it. This is not weakness, this is biology. Sign 4. Irritability, anxiety, or low mood. Here's something most men never hear. Testosterone controls emotional stability. When testosterone is high, you feel calmer, more confident, more resilient, more balanced, less reactive. When testosterone drops, the opposite happens. Small things annoy you. Your patience disappears. Your mood swings. You feel anxious for no reason. Your stress tolerance is low. Men often assume they're just stressed, but in many cases it's hormonal. Low testosterone increases cortisol, your stress hormone. When cortisol rises and testosterone drops, your emotional stability becomes shaky. This is why low T men often feel more emotional than usual. And this is why many men in their 30s and 40s say, "I don't feel like myself anymore," because the hormones that once stabilized you are no longer supporting you. Sign 5. Low sex, drive, or performance issues. This is one of the most obvious signs, but also one of the most misunderstood. Testosterone isn't just about sex. It's about desire, confidence, connection, and performance. When testosterone drops, men experience lower interest, fewer morning erections, performance difficulty, slower arousal, less sensitivity, delayed recovery. This affects not just your body, but your confidence as a man. Many men blame themselves. They think something is wrong with their mind. But it's often hormonal. A healthy man with high testosterone has a healthy, stable sex drive. When it disappears, it's a major red flag. Sign 6. Memory problems and brain fog. Low testosterone affects the brain directly. Testosterone supports memory, focus, mental clarity, decision-making, problem-solving. So when it drops, men often experience foggy thinking, forgetfulness, trouble concentrating, difficulty finishing tasks, slower mental reactions. You start losing sharpness. You feel like your mind is dull. Conversations become harder to follow. Work becomes harder to focus on. Again, men blame stress, but the brain is highly sensitive to hormone levels. If your mind doesn't feel as sharp as it used to, there's a real chance your hormone levels have changed. Sign 7. Loss of confidence and presence. This is the most subtle sign, but also the most painful. Men with healthy testosterone walk differently. They speak differently. They take up space naturally. They feel grounded inside their body. Low testosterone removes that internal weight. Men with low T often feel insecure, uncertain, nervous, softer, less assertive, less grounded, less masculine. You doubt yourself more. You hesitate before speaking. You stop taking risks. You lose the edge you once had. It's not psychological. It's hormonal. Confidence is not just a mindset. It is a chemical state. If your confidence has dropped for no clear reason, if your presence feels weaker, if you feel like you're slowly fading into the background, your testosterone may be the cause. Here is the part most men never hear. Low testosterone is not just a physical problem. It is a life problem. It affects your ambition, emotions, strength, relationships, sex drive, confidence, mental clarity, daily energy, future health. It changes you slowly, so slowly that you blame everything else but hormones. But now you know the signs. You know what your body is trying to tell you. You know what's fading and why. Awareness is the first step to fixing it. Because once you understand what's happening, you can take back control of your life. You can reverse this. You can rebuild. You can come back stronger. But only if you stop ignoring the signs. Low testosterone is not your fault, but it is your responsibility to understand it, fix it, and rise again. You deserve to feel powerful. You deserve to feel sharp. You deserve to feel like yourself again. And the good news is, testosterone can be rebuilt. Your strength can return. And the man you were, or the man you want to become, is still inside you.